my name is Brianna McKay, and I believe our time on Earth is too short. The average lifespan of a human is 79 years. That's 29,000 days, or 690,000 hours, or 3 billion seconds. And you get to decide how you want to spend it. I haven't really been anywhere noteworthy or mentionable. This is the opening line to one of my favorite movies of all time, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. The movie showcases the hapless life of Walter Mitty, whose boring office job at Life magazine gives him plenty of time to daydream about the adventures he could go on, all while building up the courage to talk to Cheryl, whom he has a crush on. Everything changes when Walter is sent around the world to find the negative of a lost photo. What follows is an amazing journey fraught with danger, spectacular beauty, and personal discovery. Walter is given the opportunity to experience the world through his own eyes, and not through the photographs of others or his daydreams at his cubicle. He also falls in love with Cheryl, who accompanies him on this trip. The messages are clear. Life is meant to be lived, not to imagined, and the most beautiful things in your world are often right in front of you. Watching this movie at a young age sparked my love for traveling. The idea of seeing new and untouched places, cultures, and ways of life. I suddenly felt the urge to go out and explore instead of watching from the safe distance of a postcard. Since then, I've been incredibly lucky to travel to so many amazing parts of the world and to experience so many cultures and adventures. I think Walter Mitty would approve of my travel adventures and how it has helped me to better understand my place in the world, but he would also remind me to pay special attention to the beauty that surrounds us in our everyday lives. Recently at St. Matthew's, we celebrated Grandparents and Special Friends Day. My grandparents live across the country and can't easily travel for health reasons, so they were not able to attend. But I had the opportunity to speak about them and celebrate their unique journeys and how they play an important part in my life. Around the same time, when driving back from Tahoe, I could hear the muffled voices of my grandpa through the phone speaker. Behind the steering wheel sat my dad, who told Grandpa he would visit soon in a voice thick with feelings. The call ended, and I asked my dad why he had become so emotional. He told me Grandpa was sick, and that as he got older, it became more difficult to come visit us anymore, and that every visit they had together could be their last. I was heartbroken over the thought. Of course I know life isn't forever. It was this moment of harsh realization that I had finally comprehended the idea of life and how short it is, and that even a well-lived life can pass quickly. This goes to the second main point of what Walter learns, and it is that the most beautiful things in your life are often right in front of you. While traveling to every corner of the world has been a wonderful experience, and I hope to continue traveling through my entire life, the things I hold most dear are often right in front of me. My family, my friends, and the opportunities to find beauty in small moments each day. At such a young age, it can be difficult to accept the idea of running out of time. It's likely we all have lots of time left. However, that is not always true for everyone, and is definitely not true for the older people in our lives, such as my grandpa. Think about what you would do if you had a week left to live. Maybe it's spending time with your family and friends, trying to fix world problems, or volunteering to make a personal connection with people in need. Now, what if we went through life seeing each week that way? A week which we would not waste, but try to live fully by focusing on what matters most to us. Speaking for myself, I know that I would go and spend my time more wisely, and maybe get another puppy. We all need to spend time reflecting and discovering our passions, so we can pursue what matters most to us, instead of waiting for a future we might not have. For Walter Mitty, it took an extraordinary adventure for him to find and wake up to the beauty of the world. He saw amazing things in his travels, but his real discovery was that the greatest beauty in his world was with him the whole time. As for me, I want to travel and see as much of this amazing planet as I can in the time I get to live on it. I've already had the good fortune of traveling to many countries and continents, and each trip brings important discoveries that have shaped my perspective and values. Yet, it's not always perfect. Last year, I went to the island of New Guinea, Indonesia, where I saw the devastating effects of climate change and pollution on the once pristine coral reefs and beaches there. This made me realize that to continue to enjoy the beauty of the world and to preserve it for future generations, I am responsible for using my time on Earth to help protect our environment. In the reading Leah read for us, it states that there's time for every purpose, meaning we need to decide how we want to spend our time and then make those passions a reality. Although we may use some of those 690,000 hours to sit in bed watching Netflix, my challenge to myself is to make our brief time on this planet more meaningful by taking more chances, loving the ones I'm with, embracing life's beauty wherever I find it, and trying to do my part to make this world a better place for the people who get to live here next. Thank you.